Meghan Markle is manipulative towards her husband. There is a huge difference between loving someone and controlling them. On the outside, what she does with Prince Harry in public might seem kind and adoring, but the more it happens, the more there seems to be something going on below the surface that we can't see. Markle and Prince Harry were always seen holding hands in public, and according to a body language expert, there's a reason for it. For Meghan, her need to be manipulative towards her husband is obvious. She doesn't want him going anywhere, he has to remain at her side at all times. The Sussex squad sees this gesture as being sweet and the couple being in love. However, the average person who has enough sense to observe what is going on over time, opinions are not the same as the pro-Meghan fans. Also, you never saw Meghan holding her first husband Trevor Engelson's hand in public. When you look at the footage of Harry and Meghan during the Oprah interview, you can see how tightly Meghan is holding her husband's hand. Also, her hand is over the top of his, with her fingers between his. Whether or not he realizes what she is doing when he goes to speak, she squeezes his hand to ensure he doesn't say too much. This shows, not only that she is the one in charge, but it shows who is meant to be the star. Body language expert Jesus Enrique Rosas said, "There's a strange video of Meghan and Harry where they are holding hands on a royal engagement and they really want to hold hands. Besides being cringe and a public display of insecurity, there are a couple more things that this gesture reveals about their personalities. This gesture goes hand in hand, pun intended, with that constant touching between them at all times. Now, it's not that touching between couples is bad or forbidden. In fact, touch is one of the most important manifestations of love," he continued. "But, with every kind of communication in public, it's important to keep in mind that your behavior should be adapted to whatever you're doing at any given time. If you're at work, you should behave in a professional way. If you're going out as a couple in private, then you have more freedom in how you communicate your affection. So, I'm really worried about anyone that thinks that these affection displays while working are normal or even cute because, in this setting, Meghan and Harry are actually working. They were still working royals at the time and were at a royal engagement," the expert remarked. "If you were entering a meeting room, to have a formal, or work meeting, you would not be holding hands. No matter how much you love your partner, that would look silly and unprofessional, to say the least. But the real message that you would be giving, and the actual message that Meghan and Harry are giving here, is profound insecurity," Jesus suggested. "This is not the place or time for public displays of affection or PDA. My question is, why do they feel compelled to do it in these situations, besides trying to show everyone that they cannot live without each other?" That last sentence is the main problem. They are at a royal engagement as effectively, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Jesus then showed his subscribers another clip of the couple inside at the event. They were holding hands, but Harry went to walk in the opposite direction to Meghan. Instead of dropping his hand, she stayed rooted to her spot, holding it, as he overstretched to greet someone else with his other hand. Jesus commented, "The way Meghan just won't allow Harry to have at least some space to interact with the attendants. Notice here how she just stands straight without letting go of his hand, waiting for him to just finish and doesn't have the slightest gesture towards the person he's trying to talk to." He added, "There's another problem much more relevant to this. You want to bring awareness to your initiatives, to the events that you assist, to the charities you support, or even your business. You absolutely don't want to bring attention to yourself.